In the heart of Africa, nestled within the village of Kurupku, lived a young couple, Ade and Eni, blessed with a newborn son, Toby. Their joy knew no bounds. Yet, a shadow loomed over their happiness. Hattie's pride separated them from the villagers, denying them the warmth of community. They hardly associate with the villagers. Tradition dictated a visit to the forest temple to seek blessings for Toby as a gesture of gratitude. Ade and his wife Eni had gone for a blessing the previous year. But children were forbidden to enter the temple, and their arrogance towards the villagers would not allow them to seek help. Before setting off to the temple, the villagers approached and expressed concern for their journey. Hattie's pride clashes with the villagers' sincerity, leading to a heated argument where the villagers warned them of the dangers ahead. The villagers returned the second time to express concern for their journey, but the same response they got. Eni, torn between her loyalty to Ade and the wisdom of the villagers, feels a deep internal conflict. The couple decided to go anyway, with Toby their baby and Luna their smart dog. Luna, their loyal and intelligent companion, was always alert and protective, sensing the world around them with an uncanny intuition. Ignores the warnings. Hattie's pride urged him forward, leaving Eni, filled with fear. The forbidden temple loomed before them. Luna barks excitedly, sniffing the air. Focused on reaching the temple, they set up a makeshift crib for Toby and placed him on the crib, entrusting the security of Toby to the hand of smart Luna. Be a good boy, Luna. Guard Toby until we return. Promise? With a heavy heart, Eni followed, leaving Toby in Luna's care. A silent promise passed between them, a plea for the dog's protection. Ade and Eni entered deep into the forest. They arrived at the temple and the ceremony started. As time passes, the light outside changes, indicating the long wait. During the ceremony, Eni experiences a strong premonition of danger involving Toby. She sees a vivid image of Luna coming out from a burning bush and falling to the ground. Toby crying, very close to the burning bush. She feels an overwhelming sense of dread. There was a cold sweat on her brow and the pounding of her heart. Wanting to check on Toby, but Ade insists on staying for the ceremony. Trust Luna, Ade said. Finally, the ceremony was over, and they left the temple. But on arriving where they left Toby and Luna, it was empty. Eni screamed in panic and shouted, Toby! As Ade and Eni search frantically for Toby, Eni flashbacks to when the villagers were warning them. Also when Luna was a puppy and Eni was carrying Toby's pregnancy. These memories heightened her emotion and she fell on her knees. Suddenly, Luna appeared, with a blood stain on his mouth. Ade, blinded by rage. You killed Toby? He asked aggressively. Then Luna, wagging his tail, approached his master. Ade, enraged, confronts Luna. But Luna, trembling in fear, had never witnessed Ade in such a state, fled to seek refuge behind a tree. Tragically, a large black cobra struck Luna from behind. The venom caused immediate pain on Luna and made him attempt to seek comfort from his master. Ade, not knowing what had happened to Luna, saw Luna fall to the ground. But anger overshadows his concern for the poor dog. He said instead, You wicked dog. I cared for you. Ade accuses Luna of harming Toby. Eni cries, uncontrollably. But it's too late. While Ade was trying to man up and console Eni, a faint cry of a baby pierced the silence from a distance. Immediately, she called the attention of her husband, and they both followed the cry. Eni stumbled upon a sight that brought her to her knees. A wildcat lay slain. Toby is safe but shaken. Relief flooded Eni, quickly turned into a tide of crushing regret. He saved Toby, Eni said in regret. Eni clutches Toby to her chest, sobbing with relief and guilt. Ade approaches hesitantly, understanding dawning on his face, overwhelmed with emotion, and breaks down for the first time, realizing the depth of his mistakes and the cost of his pride. Ade's rage had claimed an innocent life. Luna, their protector, was gone. He sat on the floor, reminiscing moments shared with the smart, innocent Luna. So what happened while they were away? Although Toby was left at the crib with the loyal dog Luna, while Ade and Eni were away. The The sense of peace hid the fact that a storm was coming. Even though everything seemed calm with Toby and Luna, there was a sign that something bad was going to happen soon. Luna is ever vigilant, notices the shifting weather patterns. A sense of unease settling in the depths of his canine instincts. With a mixture of urgency and care, Luna guides Toby to a more secure spot within the area, shielding him from the impending storm. As Luna tends to Toby, a shadow looms towards them. A wildcat appeared, its eyes glinting with hunger, advancing toward the defenseless baby with a fierce determination. Luna springs into action, standing protectively in front of Toby. As the wildcat approaches, Luna trembles, but his protective instincts kick in, the adrenaline coursing through his body, and his unwavering determination to protect Toby despite his fear. Luna's teeth bared, and hackles raised as he prepared to confront the wildcat. The wildcat was also ready, determined to have a meal. Then the action begins. It was a long battle. The wildcat seemed to be more powerful. Luna was getting tired. He had never been in such a struggle. But knowing what his defeat will mean energizes him the more. After a fierce struggle, Luna prevails over the wildcat, ensuring the safety of Toby. With the threat neutralized, he takes a moment to rest and ensure the baby's well-being. Just as exhaustion threatens to overwhelm him, Luna hears the familiar voice of Annie, calling out for Toby. With renewed hope, he prepares to reunite with his masters. Luna covered Toby protectively with a blanket and carried him, but unfortunately, as he was in a hurry to meet with his masters with the baby, the blanket with which Toby was wrapped got stuck to a branch of a tree. Luna struggled to free the blanket from the branch of the tree, but his attempt failed, so he gently dropped the baby and went back to the wild cat to confirm he was no more. Vigorously shook the wild cat with its jaws, during which he got his mouth stained with blood. He then rushed down to bring his masters. But unfortunately for the poor dog, who was expecting to be praised, cuddled, and to be shown some more love, met with his untimely and undeserving death because of his master's arrogance and impatience. Returning to the village, a different Ade and Annie emerged. As they bury Luna with tears, the villagers joined to offer their condolences and help. Ade and Annie, humbled, accept their help and express their sorrow and gratitude. Humility replaced pride, and the warmth of the community embraced them once more. A silent promise hung heavy in the air, a promise to honor his sacrifice by forever cherishing the value of community. If they had not isolated themselves from the community, they would have gotten help from the villagers, and Luna, the smart dog, would have been alive. Excessive pride can turn into arrogance, making you dismissive of others and resistant to feedback. This can hinder your growth and damage relationships. Also, when in anger, take a moment to cool down before reacting. Anger is a normal emotion, but it's important to express it in a healthy way. Try taking some deep breaths or stepping away from the situation to collect yourself. Overall, a healthy sense of pride is important, but be mindful of tipping into arrogance. Back in the village, suddenly, Ade heard the voice of Annie, calling, "Get up, my dear, to freshen up. Your food is ready." Ade opened his eyes, still wondering what was happening, then realized he had been dreaming. "Where is Luna?" Ade asked. Luna, wagging his tail, approached his master, and Ade embraced him. He decided to change his way and be humble. He narrated the dream to his wife, and they both decided to seek the villagers' help and not to go to the temple with their baby. They both approached the village chief to seek help over the journey. The chief made a solid arrangement for them. So on the day of the journey to the temple, everything went as planned. They understand the joy of widening out and not leaving in isolation. If you like the story, kindly click the like button, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to support us. Thanks for watching.